Hey, family, welcome to another edition of Affirmation Mondays. So, this week's edition of Affirmation Mondays, I have three affirmations for you. And before I get started in the background of the affirmations, I just want to say thank you to any and everybody who is going to take their time to actually watch this episode, who will share this episode and like this episode. I definitely am grateful for your likes, your views, and your shares. So keep them coming. Now, in regards to the affirmations that I've chosen for this particular episode, they speak to self love, they speak to pouring into yourself, being enough as you are, where you are, in addition to overcoming no matter what situation you may be in. Life can be challenging. And with those challenges, it's important to know that you're capable of overcoming. It's important to know that you can do it. And for me, those who've watched my journey know that the affirmations that I choose are in direct alignment with the Most High, who tells us if you study the word in any way, shape, form, or fashion, that there is life and death in the tongue. There is power in what you speak. And I truly believe that. And I feel like I see that. Energy is huge. It's it's a really big deal. Vibration is a big deal. And you can shift your energy and your vibration by not only what you speak, but having the faith to walk in what you speak, having the faith to stand on what you go to the Most High for, and making sure that your life, your actions, and your tongue are in alignment with just that, which is not an easy feat. That is challenging in itself because working on overcoming what you want to say versus what you should say, how you should behave yourself and conduct yourself versus how you want to behave or conduct yourself, that is a beast within itself. And it's very, very challenging, especially when the right or wrong, depending on how you look at it, buttons are pushed. So it's important for us to take time out to not only be grateful and thankful to the Most High and making sure that we're in alignment with His Word when it comes to how we conduct ourselves, move, and especially um, challenge our tongue. And I say challenge because for you to be in a positive mindset and to not act or focus on the negative thoughts that come up in your mind, that is a challenge. To have your tongue in alignment with that positive mindset, it is a challenge. It can be done, but it is still challenging. So that's my little bit of background in regards to the affirmations that I've chose for this particular episode. So I actually wrote the affirmations down. So if you see me kind of looking away here or there, it's because I'm taking a glance at the affirmations, being fully transparent. So the first affirmation, most of which I do try to memorize, but here and there, you may see me glance over. So the first affirmation is I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. Even though we think that that is something we already should know, depending on your situation and different things that you've had to overcome, you may be in a place where you need to refill your cup. And this affirmation speaks to just that. Speaking to the part of you that needs to know, whether you have someone telling you or not, you're worthy of love. The second affirmation, I am whole and complete as I am. I am whole and complete as I am. So, a lot of times we are working on trying to get to that next level and telling ourselves that we'll be good enough when we get to this particular point, when we hit this marker, after we accomplish this goal or this challenge. But it's important to be able to reflect and be grateful and thankful for you being complete in this season where you are right now. So that affirmation is huge in itself because right now in this moment, you're enough. You're complete. You're where you're supposed to be. So if you're starting from this point, start knowing that you're enough. And my last affirmation, I have the ability to overcome any challenge life gives me. I have the ability to overcome any challenge life gives me. So with this life, it's challenging. We go through seasons where it's really, really difficult. And we have to remind ourselves that, especially for those who are believers who study the Bible, the Most High tells us we can do all things through Christ, Yah, who strengthens us. He also tells us that we can stand on His word. So, no matter the situation, no matter the challenge, that inner voice, that inner prompting voice within us should be saying, we can overcome it, we can get through it. And a lot of times we have to hang on to that because things can be super duper challenging. It may be a season where you're doing things on your own, or you're transitioning and you're in a place of uncertainty and you don't know which way to turn. But if you turn to the Most High and you stand on His word, you will overcome that challenge. So, with tonight's affirmations, they're powerful. They speak to a season of needing to pour into you, a season of needing to overcome, and a season of knowing that in this moment where you are enough. So, I pray these affirmations have touched your heart in some way, shape, or form, that they pour into you. And if they're not specifically for you and you know somebody who needs this right now, share it. Know that I appreciate every like, every comment, every share. It means so, so much. And you are greatly appreciated. And I thank you all for you tuning in. So know that you are appreciated, that you are welcome here, that this is a safe place. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week for another edition of Affirmation Mondays. Until then,